All right. Okay, stream is live, doing the usual quick audio check just to make sure everything is good on that front. Okay, stream, and we're good. Hello, Jonas Gamer. I don't recognize the name. You may have dropped in my stream before, and I'm just bad at names. But good to see you. I am doing great. I am undecided on what exactly the stream is going to be today, but we've got 10 other skins that we haven't done yet, one for each character, so lots of options. Happy to hear that you are excited. It's always nice when people actually are able to catch it live, because I know my stream timing is random somewhat, and kind of just whatever time lines up well for me any given weekend. So yeah, often I don't really give advance warning more than a couple hours, so appreciate people showing up. I have not decided which character I'm going to play as yet, because I had been going through and doing all of the characters once on one of their skins before I went back and did any of the other characters, or sorry, any of the second skins for any characters. But the last stream I did was the first Catan stream, which was also the 10th of my beta streams, which means I've now done all 10 characters once, so I have no clue. The other thing I haven't decided yet is, because I keep talking about potentially busting down from Eternal, like intentionally abandoning runs to get down to lower tiers of Madrera, because Eternal tends to just kind of crush the run. On the other hand, I don't exactly need the currency from winning runs, and Eternal is at least an interesting challenge, and if I do somehow build a deck that can beat it like I did the last 2 streams, that's bonus excitement. So, we'll see. Yep, stream will be starting very soon. Just probably should start up the game. All right. Oh, wrong button. There we go. There's the stream. Okay. So, hello. This is Vulturefire, and it's time for another beta stream. So we are on beta version 1060. For those of you, if this is your first time catching a beta stream, and you are interested in playing the beta version, which has a number of changes from the live patch, short version is, due to various complications and Breachwander's not doing as well as he had hoped, One Day is no longer working on the game full-time, and at this point, this beta version may or may not ever get a live release. So, if you want to play this patch, go to the Discord, ask One Day about it. The beta patch is available on both PC as well as mobile platforms, so Android and iOS also have access to the beta. You just have to join the Discord and ask One Day about it. So, last stream, I was doing a Corrupted Catan run, and at this point I have done 1 run with each character. So one of the big beta changes is that you can see that the passives change depending on the skin. So we have now done we did a Crystal Rauden run, we did an Ascendant Mirley run, we did a Boom Boy Salon run, an Inventor Inner run, an Escaped Drophus run, a Corrupted Khitan run, a Corrupted Paladin unit run, a Shrew run, a Naima run, a Primordial Naima run, which is this one, and a Reaper Magyar run. So now that I've done all the characters once, it's time to hit one of the skins for the other skin for any of the 10 characters. And I don't have a clear plan yet on which one that's going to be. It is worth noting we are still fighting Eternal Drera, which is a difficult fight, but if I pick a skin that wins, then like next time I have to pick a skin again, and if that skin... So regardless, every skin has the potential to end up having to fight Eternal. So Feral Magyar, I don't really have a deck ready. Naima I did relatively recently. I think right now I'm kind of leaning towards doing Adventure Mirley, because Adventure Mirley is pretty easy to do. And then I can be lazy and just go for the easy answer. So Adventure Mirley is playing the Focus minigame. We create a temporary Covert Strike when we reach 0 mana. Also, whenever we play a removed card, we get Powerful 1 this turn, and removed cards cost 1 less, and we get treasures when we leave Hidden. So we are going to be bouncing off 0 mana, weaving in and out of Hidden, and playing a bunch of treasures is the general game plan. So with all of that said, our deck this is the deck that I've put together. We have Reforge, because crucially the crude platings are free. We have Preparations, because the smoke bombs are free. The smoke bomb on our discard pile, unfortunately, will be affected by fatigue potentially when we draw it, but Preparations works pretty well for us because it costs 2 mana to draw 2 cards with effectively no downside. The only slight downside is getting Hidden can actually be a problem. We do have Pocket Sand and Pocket Shield. Pocket Sand can help us pull out of Hidden, which is actually valuable to us. We do actually have a card pool because I want to have access to all of the other treasure cards. Umbral Rites is generally weaker on beta patch because the Manifest Shadows, because it no longer makes caches directly, and therefore it no longer makes upgraded caches on upgrade, which is very important. However, because we pay 0 mana for caches regardless, this is incredibly good because it's then 2 mana and we just get to make a bajillion caches for cheap. So that's part of the plan. Blood Offering. It's probably not actually good. I think it did something different when I added it to the deck. Like the joke here is that I can turn things into Blood Echoes. Blood Echoes cost 0 if they're removed. But it's only removed if it's a blight because of that change. So I think probably we're going to cut that and replace it with something else. Which might be... I think we already have... I don't think there's another treasure card we could take. We could take Heroic Recovery, but we're not really putting blights into our deck. I mean, like you could get rid of Idle Stones, obviously. I am still a fan of Sanctity in general. Frenzied Rage is always solid. Thinking through what our options are here. Mana Bolt is also a card that's just like good. We've seen. We may just take add Mana Bolt. Just looking at create real quick. No. Problem is like very few things create removed cards. Most of them create temporary cards. Like let's say create temporary. It's mostly the treasures that are removed. So I think could also see putting in Vanish here because that creates smoke bombs, which are free. It does the cleanse thing. Also, these are temporary, but that's still not bad. Sorry, I'm just thinking through what all my options are. All right, let's grab... I had a card in mind. Well, I was going to just add Mana Bolt, I think. I think that makes sense. Mana Bolt's always good, right? Oh, or Ultimatum. Just go Ultimatum. Okay. Sure, that's a plan. More or less. So, Corruption can be annoying, but that's what we're dealing with. Wife of them Idol can be annoying, but we can deal with it. And endurance should be fine. Alright, that's always decent. Just grab all those. Bounties. Damage with poison. Not really the plan. Cards from stasis. We're not planning to draw a ton of them. That one I can usually hit. That probably isn't happening. We'll reroll this. All of that seems feasible. Okay. I think we're definitely going to Mushroom Forest. There is a treasure card in Crystal Valley. So Crystal Valley, you're going for, I think, the Vindictive Shades, because they just drop very, very good cards. Ether Plains gives us, of course, Elemental Strike, as well as like Gore or Tranquil Grazing, which are nice. Fighting Holomop. Okay, so we are fighting Destruction and Dread, which means we can once again, just like last time, potentially pick up the Brain Freeze card, mana card, and we can pick up Mini Limb Strike, which, as we've seen, does exceptional work. So that's going to be a plan there. We won't be getting the free rerolls or extra upgrades, because I do have a card pool this time. But let's go ahead and get into the run. Alright. So I just take Mana Shield, because I think I prefer the mana card pretty much always for the charged cards. Treasure Customized one is actually kind of useless to us here, because that would only matter if we redrew a treasure, because it's just going to be whatever by default. So we're just going to take the Healing on Strike use, because that's pretty nice, because we will get free strikes, as you will see. Okay. So our two real options here are that we go left and we go through all these extra idle fights. We don't really care about either of these, although Incan Idea is okay. And we can go through here, and that would give us a shot at like Glitter Reflection. But we can also go up this route. We get a shot at Mystic Renewal, which is very good, obviously. And we can still, like, we have to take one fewer event to go through here, but we can still go after like Glitter Reflection, which I think is the play. And then I'm trying to think how much I care about any of this. The Bleed on Lacerating Strike could be pretty good. I think that's probably the route we take. I could see taking an Arcane Aegis. Okay. So unfortunately, the mana here doesn't quite shake out the way I want. That's good. So I want to hit exactly 0 here. So crucially, we can get into Hidden here, which means that when we do this, we'll get a treasure. Because we left hidden. Pop, pop. And then we're just going to get Resolute Focus out here. And there we go. You can see that already you can kind of see Adventurer just doing nuts things here. Oh, the weak there is the problem, of course. Unfortunately, this does mean that shields will be, or the reflect will be up, but it shouldn't be a problem to show you like one hit. That on top, because that destroys it. And ideally, we're putting Covert Strikes on top most of the time. No real reason to draw this fight out. We're just getting rid of the kill. Oh, hey, Smugs is here. Showed the stream having 10k likes for a second and freaked out. Yeah, that would be really cool, since I don't think I've ever had that many viewers. So Secret Cache is a little awkward because it can trip fatigue, but it is also just very good here, I think. I think we're just going to take a Secret Cache. Yeah, there's no good way for me to sequence things here, unfortunately. Ah, my mouse is being dumb. Take all the draw. Definitely take a deadly creativity here. So I can get out of hidden here. Okay. Because that'll give me treasure. Alright, that'll do. Everyone just played 8 this turn. Oh. I think that's fine. Alright. We wanted to shuffle before we played out anything. Is that enough? Yes. Alright. We don't currently have the debuffs for Umbral Focus. I think we just take the Icy Revelry here, because it's just generally good. And I will absolutely take the free upgrade. May end up cutting the Reforge here. I don't know that we need it. And then I think we upgrade... Let's go cost for more mana. I think we start by upgrading a Focus, because the mana is going to be potentially an issue otherwise. I think we just put a temporary card on top here. Should have burned up a hidden there first. Let's hope I can get a freeze there. I want to use this. I want to play whatever, but I think I'm going to play the Frozen Solid, but I think getting this out so that I don't get actually maybe we'll just deal with you like that. Because yeah, you'll be fatigued. We'll be fatigued for that, but go and get that for next turn. Then we'll just go bonk and bonk. Alright, getting fatigued is how we're giving out curse. Yeah, getting out of hidden again is often going to be tricky for us, but it is what it is. More draw. Guess there's more draw. Although at this point, yeah, we're just gonna get the kill. Okay. I don't think we need the emergency shield. Blazing Ritual can be a bit of an issue because we have to be able to get to 5 and then it bounces and then it can, and we're currently bouncing off 0 with focuses. If we upgrade our other focus, it becomes a lot better. I think we just take it. This is pretty good, but evade chance plus 15% on Mirley is just kind of nuts. So, all right, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, this is an example of where our mana can be kind of awkward. Okay. So if we do this, we can do that. That cleans off purity. Get powerful, I think. We get random status. Not the random status we were hoping for, but... So we know that we're drawing the... oh no, because I played the Mana Shield. We're drawing the Blazing Focus, which actually is even better. There's the ice that I was hoping to see. We've also accepted Arcane. Guess we could have gotten ice from that, but... gets rid of that. And then we get to redraw some stuff. Alright. Gonna pitch that and that. Put that up top. Alright. There's the Frenzy going, which is nice. Okay. I honestly don't know if Reforge is better than Charged Mana Shield. Won't be able to play that if I use this. Get rid of the other Charged Mana Shield. I should go ahead and use this in case. Okay. So I'm still in a position where I can't really use the Frozen Solid. But I'll create more cards. That'll work. Alright, this is a little awkward, but not too awkward. Plenty of useful things here. And there you go. Now we even get the Mystic Renewal. Alright, I think we kind of want to upgrade the other focus because bouncing off 0 has been our main strategy here. I think the Reforge is not great. There's one person in the Discord will be very, very disappointed to hear me say that, but they're not here right now. Okay, so we're gonna freeze this. think we just work on hammering down the back one. I'm going in with 1 fatigue, I think. Partially just because I don't think we're going to get that many more chances to draw into our frenzy turn otherwise. Use some extra hand size. Alright, just gonna stack some more powerful. I hear stacking powerful is pretty good. That's gonna bounce me off 0, which and I can either get rid of this or I can just outright kill one. So I think the play here is I just kill one. Goodbye. Oh no! Okay. It is absolutely going to be a case where we draw cards. See if we can get out of this. Should have actually played this while I was at exactly the right mana cost, but mana value, but that's fine. It'll still die to debuffs, so that's the kill. Alright. I do love me a treasure map. Battle Axe is actually okay. Because it works well on covert strikes. We don't really need the healing right now. Although having the healing built in is nice. I think what it comes down to is, if we manage to pick up an Impaling Roots here, we would really like to have a Battle Axe to go with it, I think. I don't know. I think we're fine. It could be really bad into specifically these next two fights. Good way to get the ice there. There's not really much point in Mystic Renewing when the Invincible's up. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Not a ton we can do about that aside from just hope we can find that one thing. Find random status. And then hope that we random into Arcane. Could freeze this to get... It does freeze the enemy and it draws us back into stuff. I think that's worth it. There we go. Alright, that's a little awkward. Hazy replica, because we don't necessarily have a way to overcome the fortress. But it is very good. We take it anyway. I like the upgrade here because this is just extra treasures with no downside. And then, yep. No, let's go do that. Really like a freeze there, but no dice. Good morning, QWQW. I am pretending I am any good at this game. So far, things are going fine. Should have played that first. I already have plenty of mighty. I think we just do this for slash. Kill you. These guys are going to drop decay on us, which is annoying. But by annoying, I mean absolutely ruinous. But with only one of them alive, we can afford to let them live a turn. Oh, that actually is great. Oh, right, that we had that up. Go ahead and get that out. And I don't think it's worth playing anything else right here. I think we just go ahead and end turn. And we can take our frenzy turn without being encumbered by decay. That should be good. Okay. Planning is hard. Dealing with this reflect is one of my concerns that I'm kind of trying to play around. In case that wasn't obvious. Alright, there we go. Got the kill without losing any health. Glittering Reflections card I was actually looking for. Make up the Hazy Replica just because, like I said, I don't love dealing with the Fortress. We don't have great outs for it right now. I'm going to copy the treasure map, and I'm just going to assume that I can make this work. I'm pretty sure I can. I definitely can with that. Because we can play this, which will draw us several cards that we can play. Kind of love some random status here. Or all the statuses. That works too. So that'll blow up the reflect. Make my life more convenient. Now apply plenty of status in one turn. Yeah, we are unfortunately fatigued, but... And also we unfortunately... Oh no, we didn't have to use the draw yet. I just thought we had. Or the creative... Whatever. I think we saved the Mystic Renewal for next turn. We do play that. Okay, that's actually very good. Yeah. Okay, we just have an easy win here, because... Creative Outburst. Alright. And we didn't get the card I was hoping for here, but that's fine. We can just take the Royal Coffers. Royal Coffers is also obviously very good for us. Greedy Rune Chest is pretty okay. It just kind of helps mitigate things like Fortress. Creates an extra treasure. If we're keeping the Secret Cache, I think we want to upgrade it. I think we do cut the Hazy Replica just because I don't want to have to worry about evaluating the Fortress is a problem in every fight. Okay, so if we go left, we get 2 events. If we go right, we get 2 events. So that's kind of a wash either way. We get 2 elites if we go left, though. And I do like Shocking Focus. We'll also take a Sparklight Focus or Sticky Thoughts. I don't think we care about really... Like, Elemental Strike is good, but I don't know if we care for certain this fight, although this round, although we probably should. This is a more awkward hand because I don't have a good way to get to the treasure map. I just have to copy the Burning Prism. And I just have to go for slash and slash. Because that'll get me to 0. We did get the treasure for hitting 0 though, which is nice. Or the treasure for hitting 0 stealth rather. Yeah, I think we just keep taking card draw. I think I do actually put 8 gold pieces on top. Just don't redraw it. Put this on top, which will draw me 2 treasures. And that will get me 2 treasures. And then I have to get a card out of hand, so then I can use that. And now, Treasure Plus. Which means that we can more easily go for whatever we want, which in this case, I mean, I will take crowns if I get them. Sure, I'll absolutely take 2 crowns. But our main goal here is just try and Arcane Blast out this jerk. There we go. I don't really think we need a second. Don't really care about a second Blazing Ritual, but we'll take it. Where are we at on bounties? Yeah, we've got. So we just need to do more damage with Arcane and keep dealing damage with spells. This event is useless. There's just like no outcomes there that do anything. Would I take a Mystic Ritual, I think is the question here. Well, I do have to deal with Corruption there, which is more likely dealing with Endurance. And I wouldn't hate having a Void Hardened Skin available. Well, I don't know that I care. This may be a run where I don't care about Void Hardened Skin. As weird as that is. Since Void Hardened Skin is normally one of my absolute favorite discards. Love to have some more hand space still. Okay. Okay, I think I have to copy the mana card. It's kind of an awkward mana card to copy, but needs must. I guess I'd probably just go for a creativity here, right? Yeah, because I can just almost get a kill. I'm so close to being able to do everything I want. But there's no way for me to... This is where, like, the Blazing Ritual can be a little awkward. Because, like, best I can do... Oh, actually... Because that gets me that. Which means that's now enough. Alright. Should be it. That's the fight. Invest is very funny. Mystical Torrent is very good, but Invest is very funny. I don't know that we can really loop Invest, but like... I feel like if I'm playing this deck, I have to take the Invest, right? Take the mana again on shuffle. I don't think it does anything for us, but we'll take it. I'm not actually certain what we copy here. Like, I know that the obvious answer is that we copy the Royal Coffers. But that's just kind of worse than copying the Secret Cache, I think. I think we just copy the Secret Cache, actually. Oh, I didn't realize we are dealing with whatever this turn. Okay, cool. We got both freezes off. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, this is the downside of the Secret Cache. We can't get abruptly fatigued in place where I would rather not, but it still ends up overall being worth it. Attacking so much powerful. Am I playing that this turn? Because I can actually just put that on top, because I just don't plan to play it again, and then I can just redraw it with by using the frozen solid. Can't expect me to draw more cards because I forgot where I was at. I probably should have tried to play that out first. We have exactly enough mana to do this into that. Yeah, I would really like to get rid of these treasure hunts. I think get rid of one of the treasure hunts after this fight, which is kind of awkward. I don't think we need them at this point. So the real question is, what am I copying, and is it mana? I think yes, I think we copy the Blazing Ritual. Invest will pay off eventually. Get it, pay off, invest. Anyway. Okay. Could just keep stacking powerful here. I don't know how much I care about getting this freeze off right at this moment. And it prompts to make a different decision. I mean, ultimately, I just need to draw into my deadly creativity, which is in the discard pile right now. First. Okay. But I can just freeze that. Yeah. I just need to draw basically anything that's not, yeah. Yes, I can work with this. Because even if that's not quite lethal, which I'm not actually sure if it is, we can redraw. Yeah, the Secret Cache is definitely worth it though for getting me out of hands like this. Although I didn't really need getting out since I do have lethal, but it's principle of the thing. I think having a Sticky Thoughts on hand would be very good. Mystical Bloom is also very good, which gives me that extra growth, which very easily will be a ton of mana. We don't have any stasis cards yet. The problem is, Sticky Thoughts, it helps us counter a corruption turn, a Sticky Goo turn, but the problem is it doesn't solve underlying problem. And we are still just going to be really bad on into Sticky Goo turns, so I think we just do that. So I think we're upgrading the Creative Outburst. Actually, that upgrade just makes it cheaper, yeah. We're going to upgrade the Creative Outburst, we're going to cut the Treasure Hunt. Love to find Demonic Greed at some point. Considering going here, because the Double Idol does give us a shot at finding extra hand size, which would be very nice. But I also would be pretty happy with the shocking focus, and extra upgrades are nice because we don't have the bonus upgrades. So, you know, tough choices. I should have done that first. Strategizing is hard. I think I'm just going to copy the treasure create card secret cache, but it does partially depend on if I draw anything here. Hour late, you're still in A2. Yeah, but are you surprised? This is not a super fast strategy. Just solid like a brick of stones. You know, I don't even know how to interpret that, but that sounds like a decent approximation of what's going on here. They're absolutely just kind of playing cards. Anyone who wasn't in a treasure run? Yeah, possibly. Man, we unfortunately can't play that, and we drew this super late. That's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? All right. Okay. Unfortunately, the only way for us to actually hit 0 is if I play this and I freeze something else. This question is that worth it? I think it is. Because it makes this turn so much better. And be careful not to draw too much this turn, because I don't want to be fatigued going into whatever turn. That will effectively kill that, though, which is fun. All right. No way to deal with just the sheer number of cards drawn. There we go. Okay, I think I do have to go for mana here, unfortunately. that should mean. Creativity is just, yeah, super lethal. Goodbye. Alright. I don't hate the Blessed Strike. I think we just take a Shocking Focus, but Blessed Strike is definitely a reasonable pickup. Extra max stats is always nice. And then, as far as upgrades go, thinking. Might just be, that does do a lot more shock to ourselves, is the problem. Actually, anti-sound useful here. Yeah, I absolutely agree. Oh, I didn't finish reading. You're right, I should have finished reading that equipment. Because I've talked about max hand size, and I'm just so focused on I want to keep this 15% evade chance that I didn't even look at it. And I thought of it as a status armor, but you're right, I should have spent more time thinking about that. We just upgrade the Frozen Solid. More Frost never hurt nobody. Yeah, I have the armor roll, though. At this point, we're mostly freezing enemies out, so that matters less. Thinking. It ends up being a kind of awkward turn. But we at least freeze them out, so it's not too bad. I think we just get powerful setup for next turn. Looking for some card draw. I think we're kind of priced into using Creative Outburst for card draw here. One kind of funny quirk of how this works out is that we do end up getting to just throw around a bunch of extra curse from tripping Poison Blood. Because we have the Spectral Locket. I should get... that's awkward. There we go. Hello, cat. You can see we're just getting to stack a ton of growth for free, which is nice. And copy stuff here, but yeah, I was afraid that decay is one of those things we pick up, so this turn's basically lost, but I believe Mystic Renewal, yeah. My cards are guaranteed to draw this turn, so we can play that, and then next turn we don't have to worry about the decay. So could freeze the Burning Prism, because I don't know how much we care about it. No, I'm just going to freeze the Treasure Hunt because I don't like that card, obviously. And then we can go ahead and blast you. Okay. I hope to see some card draw here. There's some card draw. That's not card draw. 2, 2. We do have the hand space for that. Okay. More draws always good. Just gonna get that out of hand. Goodbye, goodbye. Okay. Probably could have won that faster. We don't have poison application, so this is useless. I don't love the Warcry without an ally. I don't know why that's in the deck. Probably gonna cut that. Having the invest be cheaper just to ensure that we never get stuck with it in hand would be good. I think we're gonna have to do the Icy Revelry though, because I want it to be able to make 5 mana. Yeah, we'll just cut the Warcry. Purity is nice, but again, like without the ability to consistently trip it. If we get really lucky, we will draw. There we go. Miss Grill. Let me think. This is, yeah, we can play out all of this. That'll do. All right. Unfortunate. Do you like if Doom player has 0 Doom when mutual Doom turn comes? I think so. I don't plan to let it get that far. I don't plan to let him have any turns, really, if we're being honest, so. Looking for a Creative Outburst, or Deadly, yeah, Creative Outburst is indeed the name of the card. Go ahead and take one of those. Yeah, that's not going to be lethal yet, but I'm going to use that before we so it would have helped to have had the Creative Outburst still in hand. Copied that actually. Yep, 569, that's okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And we go bonk, bonk, and bonk. That'll be turn. Okay. Okay, do you have to put that on top? Probably end up self-shocking here, but I don't really care. Let's go. Draw where possible, I think. And then random status is our second priority. Where I contradicted that there, but here we go. Pocket Pearl is incredibly good. I think we take Pocket Pearl and we cut Pocket Shield potentially. Absolutely, we'll take a Rune Flower. Absolutely upgrade Pocket Pearl. We cut. Actually, we're going to cut the other treasure hunt first. But Pocket Shield's probably going to go just to clear up space in hand. Go left here and just take a bunch of events. Probably try and get the turn to gunk, although we don't have any guarantee of that. Pop and pop. No, there's no good way to do that. That'll do. I guess I go ahead and get one more pop off there. Definitely has a great hidden card, but then also a very good pickup. You don't care about hidden. Yeah, that is true. There's an accurate summation. Let's see. One of these has to be draw. Alright. Or draw. Yeah, and unfortunately, actually, play that. Never mind. No, unfortunately, everything is good. No, still, unfortunately, we can't quite do what we want to do here. Although if we do get a draw 2 here, we are guaranteed to get mana, which is nice. But, wow, okay, we're just going to be super unlucky. Well, we get to just delete you out of existence. Pop, pop. There we go. These axes. Calculated. White Flame Surge is pretty good. Dead Knight is actually not that good for us here, hilariously, because we just stack Infinite Hidden anyway, and we get a decent amount of weak out anyway. I think it's White Flame Surge or Arcane Focus. We don't super need more mana, but we don't have any stasis cards right now. How easily can we stack up Arcane Focus? Reasonably? And we just take White Flame Surge. The problem is it tops out at like +6 mana. And I don't know that we can get to that I don't know that we can get there quite consistently enough. Did we upgrade Mystical Bloom? So we can just... I realize that we just didn't take an Arcane Mana card, but... Alright, well. Sticky goo is a problem, but we managed to deal with it this time. Wow, this is an abysmal hand. Okay, good. I think there was a chance we weren't going to be able to quite get to setting off whatever. There we go. Keep taking draw. Take one valuable gems. In case we don't need to. I don't think we're going to finish it this turn. Kind of expected that failure to redraw. Is Invest good? No, not at all. But it's too funny for me to not to use. Goodbye. get to heal. Get to do a little bit of arcane damage here. And a little bit more arcane damage here. There we go. Alright. Now I think we take Mystical Torrent. The Blessed Strike is pretty good, but Mystical Torrent is just funnier. We are going to need to upgrade the Mystical Torrent though, but we'd once again end up in this awkward position where like our best way to play out the hand involved converting something that wasn't the card that we wanted to convert. I probably should have done that anyway, but starting fatigue is annoying. Awkward hand again. Yeah, we don't even have enough. Can't even freeze out this. We can only freeze out the front too. Kind of think we're priced into doing it anyway. But yeah, that's just a couple really awkward back-to-back hands. We get an Explode Bunch. Hopefully we finally get a hand here that isn't just the absolute worst. We can work with this. I guess I want to avoid getting fatigued here, so I should play a little careful. I don't want to play the Burning Prism. Probably not. I'm gonna need that shield. Yeah, I mean, it comes down to the bad hands. Like, we just had a miserable hand there. And there's just only so much I can do about that. Blow you up because I don't want to take too much while I don't have shields. Alright. I don't have to commit to what I'm copying yet, so I'm not going to. Although doing that does obviously narrow down my options. Yeah. Does it give me shield? Which will let me kill this safely. Alright. to make progress. It's 300 damage at this point. Well, there's something to transform. Let me just go and do that. Slightly awkward to do it in this order, but it just makes way more sense. I think it makes more sense. Play that, play that. It's only 35. It feels really low. I guess I didn't realize just how little actual growth we had managed to stack so far. And that'll be lethal. Yeah, like once we got to a turn where we were able to play cards, we were able to go off. It was just a matter of getting to a turn where we could play cards. Lingering Ritual is fun enough that I'm going to take it. We don't need the heal as much anymore. And applying Crystallize with the Pocket Shield is fun. Yeah, we're going to upgrade the Mystical Torrent, so it's better. We're going to cut. I had a thought. Oh, we're going to cut the Pocket Shield, I think. Wait for Flip and Breath. You have to have an in-can idea to go with it. If you have an in-can idea, it's very good. If you don't, it's a lot worse. And I don't have an in-can idea, so. Because you need a way to stack White Flame. And that's the way to do it. I'd probably upgrade that. But I don't want to. Are we draining status faster? I don't think we are. So the extra self-shock here could be a problem. But on the other hand, do we care? I'm not sure that we do. I could also upgrade the Mystic Renewal, but I think upgrading the mana is still good because it just makes it that much easier to get the Blazing Rituals off. Let's draw some cards. Do I want to be fatigued on my frenzy turn? I think the answer to that is probably no. It's actually the perfect amount to be able to do that for all that it will. Hey, they didn't even evade. I really didn't expect both of those to connect. How do Coffers upgrade? Coffers is +1 treasure created, which is fine, but it also is +1. Sorry, +1 treasure created, +1 mana cost. You just don't want to deal with the extra mana cost. Oh, I don't have any draw left. So if I want to keep going this turn, I have to use that to get draw. Right, I get mana for shuffling. I keep forgetting. Alright. Let's get rid of that. Awkward time drawn to that. Because I can't really get a ton of value out of it. But it's fine. Because we win. Demon Greed's good. That's also not bad. But I'll just take the Demon Greed because just Demon Greed is good. Yeah. Yeah, there's no good way for me to do what I want to do. Yeah. And now I'm fatigued. Yeah, the starting sticky goo is just a major annoyance, because like if we don't draw Mystic Removal, we just are kind of hosed. %, evade, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this turn, we aren't starting with any downsides. We can hopefully get going. Alright. I might just copy a focus here. Oh, I should... No, I want to hit 0 first. Because I want to have pocket shield in hand. This is awkward in terms of... I guess if I have two of them, I may as well do that. Yeah, because like I want to make sure that I didn't draw. Oh, right. I have to deal with that. Yeah, actually eat the extra little bit of damage there. Oh, I should use that first as well. Well, I guess I had to make space in hand. All right. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm all shocked. Wastes the shock, but we needed the hand space, so. Did that go away? Oh, well. Kind of unfortunate we didn't find the creative outburst last turn. Okay. I think at this point I don't want to use that then. Because the plan here is to avoid hitting 0 mana so that I don't fatigue. Or I would avoid drawing into whatchamacallit that would fatigue us. So. Oh, may as well do that first, because when we do both, we'll get the shock and, of course, all that crystallized. And we get a decent frenzy turn. Hopefully a decent frenzy turn, I guess. No guarantees. Yeah, but we would have loved to have seen some card draw here. It's fine. Do this. Hey, we found some card draw. Get rid of that. Go ahead and do that. I guess we go ahead and do that just for the value. There's no point in using up that purity here. There's a chance that this is a sticky goo turn, and that we'd be very happy if we had gotten that purity out, but it wasn't, but that's fine. Okay. Good job. Possible the preparations needs to go, just because it is awkward to draw into the smoke bombs. Although we're getting most of those from just the whatever. Focus minigame continues to pay dividends. Let's see if we can find some draw. There's some draw. Do that just in case we end up not getting the kill this turn. Eight them out. Resourcefulness is very good. Just gets rid of cards. I don't really care about Swirling Wave. Swirling Ritual. Incant Ideas. Okay, yeah, we're just going to take the Resourcefulness. Ooh. That's good, and that's definitely better than the hat. Just upgrade that. And we remove. Probably the Shadow Focus or the Prep. Yeah, it does give us a good excuse to remove Prep. Alright. I didn't think to check what our idols were on the later fights. We have to play that. We can play this, and then we can play out these. Okay, we got rid of the frenzy, which is kind of what I was hoping for. And then I can just play out purity, I think. Okay. Purity saving us. Hey, that's actually perfect. I mean, we didn't need to. We didn't need to be saved, so it's not like it's a big deal. No point in doing anything into that. Just kind of on setup turns. Technically could copy this. Would I rather have another mystical tool, or would I have just like 4 mana to the Blazing Ritual? I don't know. I think not. I think we do copy the Creative Outburst though. And yeah, this is going to become an introspection. Do I want this in the draw pile? I think we just do that. Thinking. Yeah, it's a pretty lame hit, but I think that's kind of fine. Introspect me. Let's go that. Let's go that. I guess we do. Well, I don't really have anything I want. Well, I guess I can just transform a covert strike here. If I want to hit 0, I have to go like this. And is that just going to be it for turn? We'll go do that. For the crystallize. It's annoying, so we once again have a reason that we can't really effectively hit it, but try a challenge run where RNG decides which card in your hand to play next. That sounds like a ton of effort, because I would have like roll a die every single card I wanted to play, and I would mostly just like eventually lose when it was like, because like especially with like I have to roll the dice, and like if I can't play the card, then I just have to either like is that just turn over, because if so then I'm probably just dead, and if I otherwise have to like roll dice until I get to the. It just seems like a pain in the ass. I think it would be more busy work than fun. Awkward. Things don't quite line up the way I want them to here. It's fine. We are now conveniently getting to just churn through all of the ranks of Frost Barrier. They're just gone now. Maybe time for the Burning Prism to go. I don't know if we actually need it. Yeah, that's nowhere close to lethal, even with a critical, unfortunately. But what's left in the draw pile? Not bad. At least the Frosted 69. Yeah, that is pretty nice. And there we go. Got him. Alright, we don't have a reroll to get many limbed. Although Bloody Fury is also pretty good. Also, yeah, we are dealing with Sticky Goo on Eternal, which is unfortunate. I think that's actually probably playable. Gold Recall is solid. Astonished that we just don't have enough trinkets yet. Go ahead and pick that. Hey, you're here. I do think we want to have at least like one way to cleanse, and that's all. So I think we just got the Shadow Focus. So where's mana card? Yep, you're right on time. We are you're about to be here to see us die to Eternal. I guess there's no point in that being Deadly Creativity this turn anyway, because we wouldn't be able to get value. I'm not sure care about cleanse in this fight. I don't know that I do. Is there another Frost card for grabs? Try turn 1 Freezing Eternal? Yes, from these guys there is. This is unfortunate. Although, we are only going to be single frozen, so that's something. That's frozen. If it weren't for the fatigue, I would be totally fine taking my Mystic Renewal turn here, but I don't really want to do that through fatigue. Thinking. Could just get that out of hand. I think we do just get rid of Bloody Fury for now. And size continues to be a problem, but there's not much I can do about it. Yeah. Oh, right. I have to remember... Whatever. I have to remember whatever. So I get mana out of this, but... not much. Not enough, I guess, is a better way of putting it. Fuck. I knew I needed to not do that, and I did it anyway, because I am very clever. That means I'm going to be fatigued going into this turn. Yeah. Yeah, this has just been a pretty miserable series of events. Yeah, and now I've got decay, so like I have to play that because I wanted to keep tacking up. But I guess at least we are getting whatever this time. How does this deck work? Sidling Ritual, Deadly Creativity is out of the win con. Right now, the way it works is it doesn't, and then we just get fucking destroyed because we just are the least lucky ever on how the turns are shaking out. Oh, we can't be decayed this turn. And we're not fatigued, so we've got a chance. Although that is not the hand we are hoping to see. Wow, yeah, this is very unfortunate. Wow, this could not possibly be worse. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, we may end up having to restart here just because, like, we cannot for the life of us get anything going. Because the fact that we drew all the mana here means that we can't play that, even with this and that. If we had drawn the resourceful... I guess we would have needed the Frozen Soul. Yeah, we are probably going to end up restarting this fight just because, like, the worst draws imaginable. Now they're invincible, so we can't do anything this turn. Powerful is looking more consistent A2. It's honestly, I think it just comes down to the fact that, again, like, we were just having miserable luck with actually managing to draw things. Like, we have to be able to get a primer to get going, and we just have not managed to do that. Like, if you, most probably, like, go back and, like, watch how the, some of the earlier fights went. Like, we have these turns that are just awful, and then, like, once we can actually get a turn going that is a turn, we're able to just kind of go off to the races, but, Jesus Christ. Then we get turns like these fucking blights, because we weren't able to get going, so now we've got these fucking blights. And now we can't get any card draw. There we go. Maybe we can get going. Dream is dying. Please give me a card draw. Unfortunately, I don't really want to go into my frenzy turn fatigued, but it's looking like I don't have an option. Maybe getting rid of my only source of cleanse was a mistake. We just have too much trash. Biggest nightmare of if I run deck that can't hit your mat. Yeah, basically. And yeah, swearing. I always am swearing on stream. That's pretty common, I think. Especially when stuff like this happens. Yeah. You're close to getting stuff going. You're now extremely fatigued. Or, I mean, extremely, yeah, we are extremely fatigued. We're also extremely cursed. Which, that sounds about accurate for the run, to say that we are extremely cursed. Get rid of that. I do kind of actually need shield here so that I can afford to end turn in the increasingly likely scenario that we don't win this turn. Just leaving this to be an easy win. Yeah, I mean, things were working well before you showed up, so I'm not saying it's your fault, but nah. At this point, may as well start transforming focuses. That's going to shock us, but I don't think we even care at this point. Single epic treasure since you're watching. Yeah, we got a couple back in A2, but that was a bit ago at this point. Probably should have just held that until I could force out whatever, but I think we do want to shuffle that in. Okay. So I can now get kills. All right, falling out of hidden is actually a problem because we're not hitting 0 now. I think we just berserk you. So the Master Strike's all that powerful? Yeah, I should be. I didn't think about the fact that we generate powerful, but you're absolutely correct. That should be in the deck. Finally getting somewhere with the invest. Everything is fine. Nothing was ever not fine. So we can get more shield just to be even safer. Oh man, I can even get to 0 mana here if I want to. There's a... I mean, now I can't get to 0 mana, but... that's the principle of the thing. Why am I still playing cards? Okay. Brain Freeze is very good. So is Rapid Withering. We are fighting Eternal, so like last fight's a gimme and that I'm just gonna die. I'll stick the Incandescent idea I talked about several times. I think we take the Incandescent idea. The draw is good. We upgrade. That doesn't even matter. I think we upgrade that so like we can have the extra cleanse, because who knows? I don't know, the cut matters. Like I said, I think we're just going to plan to die. I think that's the plan. So that's we're just going to fall over and die. Alright. Sure. Could see cutting a focus maybe, but I like having the mana cards. I don't know. We're just gonna send it. Said I expect to die here, so it's whatever. If we don't get Mystic Removal in the opener, things are rough. Okay, we do actually, so there's a chance. It's not a great chance, but we'll take what we can get. The trick here is we can't afford to get got by that guy behind the mouse cursor, which means that we need to be able to avoid getting fatigued, which is difficult, to put it mildly. Yeah, because the only way we can do things is if we draw cards, and then that trips that. I believe that means we are then bleeding, but like, you can't just not play cards here, so, yeah. I think I have to play this. Last card in the deck is mana. So, let's get hidden. So we know that hidden can eventually become a scarce resource. Yeah, I guess I go ahead and do that. Okay. Oh, I should have just gone for a shield there. I'd love to have gotten freeze out here. That's been very nice. Fortunately, I am not so lucky. Yeah, now I'm decayed, which means that this turn is now fucked. Yep. Yep. Never felt like last time. Yeah, not a win this time. We needed to not get got there, and we got got. We needed to get a freeze here, and we just didn't roll a freeze. And that's basically the run, because we just cannot play into this decay. Lamau. Get rid of that. Whatever. Take some damage. SP? Yep. Great. God damn. The problem is, there we go. Problem is that purity. And the opportunist. Wow. And there's the sticky goo. Wizard's Force completely kills the turn. Yeah. And I think at this point I just end turn. And like we don't get super hurt this turn, but we won't be able to do anything that turn either, which not good. Yeah, now we're decayed. I can't just not do anything this turn. And that's the best I can do. Yep. That's the worst part about this is like we're dead, but it just takes so long for us to actually die. Like, because I haven't been able to do anything in so many turns. I haven't been able to actually even consider going off. Eventually goes over the throat and dies, yes. Yeah, I mean, the fight does still take all day because, yeah, but not quite as much as it might initially look. All right. Well, whatever. Like, I would be playing more carefully if I thought I had a chance, but I don't. Yeah, like, we're decayed again. Like, we just never can get a turn where we're able to actually act. Yeah, like, we're decayed, or we're dealing with opportunist, or we're bleeding, or just like, there's just no window for us to ever actually play the game. Which is part of why I fucking hate this fight so much, because it's like, I don't get to actually... It's just, if you don't win on turn one, it's just like, can I actually get a turn where I'll just die? Okay, whatever. Fuck this fight. It's just not fun is the problem. Like, when I win, it feels great, but every time I lose, it's just like, there's no point in playing this fight. Because... And then I'm really tilted, and it ends the stream on a sour note, and I hate that. But yeah, that is the rung. Next stream will be against Eternal. Or not Eternal, will be against Formless. So that's definitely a fight that I also never tilt at, ever. Oh, the stream died. Oh dear. Stream might come back. Well, looks like the stream may be dead. So, anyway. I'm just going to go ahead and